Well, we're back over here at the 1309 remodel, and I think I made mention before that I had noticed a damp spot underneath the house when we was residing this. And keep in mind, we were doing this late spring, early summer, so May, June, July, that time period when we were residing the house. And I noticed that wet spot, but when I brought it up to the contractor, it had just been right after rain, so the conversation was it some sort of drainage that got underneath the house from the rain, or was there actually a water leak? All of which I asked the tenants to kind of monitor it. They could visually open a trap door and look at dampness of soil, or it may show up on their water bill. But at any rate, today is October 31, and guess what? Electrician called to come finish up his end of the work on this exterior remodeling. And we were going over the scope of the work, and we opened one of the crawl space doors, and we found our water leak. So this was 10 months ago. It had gotten super cold, wind chills down to -60, and this house had froze up for about 30 minutes before we got it back unthawed, or the renters did. I was not a part of that, to be clear. But anyway, they got it unthawed within 30 minutes, they said, and kept the faucets cracked inside the house until that cold snap went away. All of which we thought we were okay. Come to find out, as we'll see here in a second, we were not. And this is a prime example of how freeze can crack metal, but you won't find it right away. But over the course of time, with pressure, water applied with pressure can cut through metal and create a bigger mess. So let's go over and look at that, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So down in here, here's where, oh yeah, you can see it real good. So that valve right there, it froze on the back side of the valve. That valve is there to drain the house. It's there to drain the house. In the event the house is empty, you can evacuate all the water from the water system, and that was installed several years ago. So wintertime maintenance, basically, if nobody is inhabiting the house, we can turn the water off and drain the water out of the house and prevent any freezing. Last winter we found a weak spot in our heat tape, aka there was likely no heat tape close enough to that valve to prevent it from freezing. And here we are 10 months later addressing a problem. So anyway, we're back to this project. The electrician's coming in later. They're collecting their items that they need for material list, and plumber's going to be on site. We're going to get that plumbing fixed so that the electrician can go in, and we're just going to we're going to be proactive here. We're going to do all new heat tape, industrial grade, not residential grade. And now that this whole house is insulated better, we're going to put it on a thermostat, so we no longer have to worry about extension cords or plugging it in, unplugging it. Is it running? Is it not running? Thermostat's going to take care of that for us. And because it's on a thermostat, we'll get many more years of use out of that heat tape. Obviously, with it being insulated, our goal is that it doesn't even have to run at all. But in the event that it does, we got a backup plan, and one that should last many years. So anyway, I made mention that we're going to run industrial grade heat tape, but I forgot to mention we're going to insulate the pipe after that heat tape's put on. And this is what we're going to use. Well, we're upside down here, but ever-built foam pipe, and you can see it's split down the middle. You can get your pipe put in there, and then it comes with this sticky. You can pull this plastic off, pull that piece of plastic off, and there's some adhesive there to it'll stick back together. And then it's got these cool little junctions for T's. This is for if there's a T in the line. I just grabbed some random stuff, so we had it on hand here out on site, but for elbows, you can see there where it's split. And then of course, after you get it installed, you'll take some tape, like electric tape or duct tape, and just tape it up, and it's all underneath in the crawl space, so it's not like wind or weather or anything's gonna really affect it. So just a little bit of tape to wrap it up and keep it secure, and a-okay for many years. So that's one little tip that we're adding in to this today, and some value added extra mile steps that we're going to take to ensure that this is a better home moving into the future. Talk to you later.